Hi, fourth and fifth grade friends. Before we start week six work, please fill out the check-in survey. So, welcome to week six. There's a wrong date here. So, May 4th through 8th, we have a book called Route 66. It's a name of America's first highway. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of road trips. So this is my one of my dreams that I take a road trip on Route 66. Let's take a look. So click the cover of the book and you will see the link. I hope you read along with me silently or read aloud with me, okay? Route 66. Introduction. It's 1957. You take the top down on your red sports car. Rock and roll music blasts from the speakers. Ahead of you is nothing but open road. Could this drive get any better? You think not until you pass an ice cream cone that's 3 stories tall. Your mouth waters. Should you stop? Wait, there's a cheeseburger the size of a bus. Time for a quick lunch instead. When it's time to rest for the night, you park next to a hotel room shaped like a teepee. What a fun day it was on the road. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? If you thought this was an imaginary road trip, you're wrong. You've just taken a real trip down America's favorite highway, Route 66. America's main street. Have you ever have you ever seen a road map of the United States? It looks a lot like spiderweb. Huge highways zigzag from coast to coast. They connect nearly every city in between. Getting around is easy. Just jump in a car and hit the road. 100 years ago, driving across the country wasn't quite so easy. Most roads were just small dirt trails. Cars often broke down, got stuck in mud, or popped tires, unjagged rocks. In the 1920s, the United States government created new highways to make driving easier. One highway stretched 2,400 miles, that's 3,862 kilometers from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California. Its name was Route 66, but many fondly called it the Main Street of America. In 1929, hard times hit the United States. Many banks failed, causing people to lose their money, jobs, and homes. The period that followed was known as the Great Depression. Then a series of droughts, long periods without rain, destroyed many farms. This historic time period was known as the Dust Bowl era. Suddenly, many people were forced to leave their homes. Many believed they could find jobs in California. Thousands packed up their belongings and made the long journey west. How did they get there? On a new road named Route 66. Let's take a look at the extra bit here. The Dust Bowl in literature. The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck is a classic novel published in 1939. It is about a family fleeing Oklahoma during the Dust Bowl era and making the long journey down Route 66 to seek work in California. Steinbeck described Route 66 as the mother road and the road of flight. On December 8th, 1941, the United States entered World War II. Soldiers from all over the country had to move to military bases in the West. How did they get there? On Route 66, of course. Restaurants, gas stations, and hotels opened up along the route to serve them. When the war ended in 1945, Americans celebrated. Many brought new cars. They drove west to see sights like the Grand Canyon by way of Route 66. Next chapter. Route 66 in popular culture. The years after World War II were great days for Route 66. Shiny new cars and yellow cabs traveled up and down the route. Then in 1946, a song called Route 66 became a top hit. Its most famous line told listeners to get your kicks on Route 66. This song helped make the highway famous. Then, in 1960, a TV show called Route 66 followed two friends who drove across the country. They were looking for adventures on the road. By 1970, most of the original Route 66 was bypassed by a new highway. However, Route 66 remained part of American popular culture. Fast forward to the year 2000. John Lasseter, director of Pixar Animation Studios, was driving down Route 66 with his family. He fell in love with the colorful art and buildings. He decided to turn his experiences into a Disney Pixar movie called Cars, which was released in 2006. Lasseter sent a team down Route 66 to do research for the movie. Some of the roadside art they found ended up as characters in cars. They used Route 66 sites in the movie. For example, the Wigwam Motel in Holbrook, Arizona became the Cozy Cone Motel. Many families who saw cars took their own vacations along Route 66. This helped the route become popular again. Next chapter. Roadside attractions. Museums, motels, and shops are found along Route 66 in every state the route passes through. Route 66 also full of unique art, historic gas stations, and theaters. In addition, travelers can see live shows such as a Native American dance or rodeo. One thing's for sure, you won't be bored on Route 66. Cadillac Ranch. In 1974, some artists buried 10 cars nose down in a field. Now the cars are every color of the rainbow because visitors have covered them with spray paint. Elmer's Bottle Tree Ranch. Wow. Folk artist Elmer Long built Bottle Tree Ranch out of recycled bottles, car parts, and other found objects. When wind blows through the open bottles, the air fills with music. Blue Whale. What do you give the woman who has everything? Hugh Davis built his wife an 80-foot, that's 24.4 meters, blue whale for their anniversary. A land of giants. Route 66 is truly a land of giants. A California factory sold thousands of huge statues to business to use for advertising. The factory added costumes to turn the giants into cowboys, astronauts, and even chickens. Many of the biggest statues on Route 66 are food statues. Huge oranges donuts, cheeseburgers, and ice cream cone might make your mouth water. Look out the window in Illinois to see the largest ketchup bottle in the world. Dinosaurs by the dozen. Route 66 is home to prehistoric creatures of all shapes and sizes. One of these giants might be the largest concrete dinosaur in America. He is 150 feet, that is 45.7 meters long, and lives at a dinosaur park in California. Claude Bell built the park to draw visitors to his nearby restaurant, the Wheel Inn. Last chapter, Saving Route 66. As more people visit Route 66, heavy traffic caused damage to the highway. From 1956 through the 1980s, new interests, high-speed highways with many lanes were built around Route 66. But as more travels took interstates, business on Route 66 lost customers. Many closed. Peeling paint and boarded up windows became common sights. In 1999, the United States Congress passed a law to protect Route 66. It gave money to help businesses and towns to keep important sites open. Now, Route 66 is growing popular again. The best way to catch the spirit of Route 66 is to drive it. You're sure to have an unforgettable American experience of your own. Let's take a look at the glossary. Advertising, bypassed, cabs, highway, jagged, military bases, road trip, rodeo, spirit. So advertising means the public announcement of product, services, or events to draw interest and promote sales. Bypassed, passed by or avoided, often to make a process quicker or easier. Cabs, motor vehicle whose drivers take people places for money, like taxi, right? Highway, main road that connects towns or cities. Jagged, having a sharp, irregular shape or edge. Military bases, places owned by military that house soldiers and equipment. Road trip, a trip taken in a car or other vehicle to visit places away from home. Rodeo, a competition in which people show skills related to handling cattle and horses. Spirit, the mood or attitude of a person, group, or space. I want you to read, taking your time, read this book, taking your time, not all at once, and then I'm done. Not that way. Okay? So keep on rereading this book. When you're done, before Friday, I'm going to take the quiz by clicking this icon. Good luck.